I have Dr. Jnanendra Barman and Rupam Goswami joining us. Rupam Goswami is Assam BJP spokesperson. Dr. Barman is the assistant professor, Cotton University in Guwahati. Rupam ji, namaste. Let me first ask you straight up, how is an individual who is not an Indian national able to acquire such a huge land and property and build something like this, and it escapes the attention of the local authorities? We'll try and connect with Rupam Goswami again. Dr. Jnanendra Barman, does this not worry you? Are there other factories like this too?
Yes, it's a matter of serious concern for Assam and for the nation as a whole. It is now clear that Assam is fast becoming a hotbed for Islamist fundamentalists. And we have seen earlier also in Nalbari district, Sahanur Alam, who was responsible, the mastermind behind this Bardhaman blast in West Bengal. And he was preaching in a madrasa. He was also running a madrasa in Nalbari district at Mukalmua. So now a same thing is being repeated. So these Islamist activities have become a recurring theme in our socio-political discourse, very, very alarming, and it has assumed an alarming proportion. And in those areas where immigrant Muslims, they are highly concentrated, in those areas we have seen such activities. We have seen jihadi activities, and we have seen a few days back when Assam was reeling under flood in Silsar, the water jihad we have seen where Kabul Khan, Mithu Hussain Laskar, Nazir Hussain Laskar, Rupam Khan, they have been arrested for breaching the Betukundi dike in Silsar. And their activities actually led to some 2 lakh people. Some 2 lakh people have to be displaced because of their activities, because they breached the dike at Silsar. So, and it has its national security perspective as well, because once you breach the dike at Silsar, then you are delinked from Mizoram. So it has security concerns as well. So we are becoming victim of this land jihad. Our lands are being occupied. 63 lakhs bighas of land, as Harishankar Brahma Committee report says, have been encroached by these immigrant Muslims. And Assam has become a hotbed for these jihadi.
It's a simple point, Dr. Barman. If they are not Indian nationals and if they have illegally entered the country, then they need to be accounted for, and they need to be, they cannot have a free run. And amongst these illegals, a lot of them seem to be radicals with a pan-Islamist intention, and more importantly, with an intent to stoke terrorism and social unrest in our country. Rupam Goswami ji is with us and he's through with us. Mr. Rupam Goswami, let me ask you this. How is it that somebody like Mustafa had acquired so much of land and built a madrasa, a radical terror factory there? In the name of a madrasa, he was harboring operatives. It was becoming a safe haven for Al-Qaeda and Ansarul Bangla operatives. This is illegal.
And
he himself is not an Indian citizen.
Definitely, these are illegal. And as you know, the Assam has been targeted not from now, from since 1971. In fact, in 1971 also, they tried to assimilate Assam with Bangladesh. But for some or the other reason, somehow, for Gandhiji, we are now with India. So the strategy has been made long back, and they are keep on working, and we are also fighting. But before 2016, during the Congress regime, they have got a free hand to work. So that was the very sad part for Assam as well as for India. And also that was the reason why the Assam agitation was held. So this is a long pending issue, and lots of controversies and lots of intentions are there. So after only 2016, when BJP came to the power, slowly and slowly these things are unearthed from the ground.
So but Mr. Goswami, you came to power in 2016. This is 2022. 6 years later, the bulldozer has first applied itself. These bulldozers should have started from day one, because you have no
Nine-
other option but to go hard and crack down on these radicals. You either you have to have the strong arm of the law on them. Their establishments and their existence on our soil itself is a danger. Look how many Bangladeshi nationals who have used Assam as a hub are being arrested from rest of the country. Even as far as Bangalore, the murderer of Silhet, who was hiding in India, he came via Assam and then from Assam found his way into Bangalore. So this has to stop. And what is the guarantee that it ends with this one Jamiul Huda Madrasa and with Mustafa? What is the guarantee? What is